Hello again, Dinky Dana here. In this video I'm going to show you the games that I picked up in the month of February 2010. I didn't get too many games, but the ones that I did get I've been looking for a little while, and they were a little bit more pricey, but I'm definitely glad to have them in my collection. Before I get into the games, I stopped in at a Blockbuster near my house that's going out of business, and I figured they might have some games on sale, and all the games were still at least $40, so it wasn't really worth buying anything there, but I did pick up one DVD. I got George Carlin, It's Bad For You, and if you haven't seen George Carlin, look him up on YouTube. His stuff is hilarious. I got to see him up at Penn State, and definitely worth picking this up. It was like $5, but I watch his stuff all the time. So glad I found that. And then at the thrift store, I found The Big Lebowski. I put this back in, and I haven't watched it in a couple years. I laughed the whole way through this movie. I think it's just absolutely hilarious. So if you haven't seen this movie, definitely check it out. It's a really good one. The next things I got at the thrift store, and they're movies, they're actually VHS. And at my thrift store, they usually have DVDs and VHS, you know, together in a section. And I was looking through this random section of this store where they have, like, you know, coffee pots and random stuff. And they had this Pocahontas Masterpiece exclusive deluxe video edition. And it was $5. And I love Disney movies, so I decided to pick it up. And I got it home. It has an artist portfolio in here. It has some, like, you know, sketches from the movie and stuff. And there's actually a certificate of authenticity in here. So I don't know how many there were of this, but it was signed by Roy Disney. So that was definitely worth it for $5. I wish it was like Beauty and the Beast or Lion King or something, but Pocahontas is still a pretty good movie. The next one is pretty much the same type of deal, and it's Dances with Wolves. I've been trying to collect the top 100 American Film Institute classic films, and I usually want them on DVD, but I mean, for $5 it's a good deal getting this box set, so I picked that up. And those are the movies that I picked up. The rest is going to be games. I'll start with the Nintendo DS games first, and the video that I just put up was from this game, Otsutsuki Uenden, and I absolutely love this game. I can't decide whether I like the first one or the second one more, but they're both incredible. Definitely look into importing them. They're only about $30 a piece, and they're really incredible games. The next one I got is along the same lines, and it's Elite Beat Agents. It's the US release of that same series. It's kind of like a sequel, but I thought this game was horrible. I think it was a horrible attempt to bring the game to the United States, so I really didn't like this one at all. And the next one, I didn't get a case on this. I ordered this from eBay, and the game is Professor Layton in the Curious Village. I've played about half of this game. I really like it so far. They have some cool puzzles, and I'm just kind of getting into the mystery and everything. It's a really decent game. Everybody should check it out if you like little mind teaser puzzles. It's a good game, and if anybody has an extra outside to this, the cover art, let me know. I ordered this on eBay, and I thought the price was pretty cheap. I got it for like $11, I think it was. And I figured it might not come complete. It said that it did, but the guy he was like a shady guy. He actually ended up getting kicked off of eBay. I didn't think I was actually going to get this in the mail, but I ended up getting it. So if anybody has an extra cover art or anything like that, let me know. And those are the DS games that I got. The next game I've been looking forward to for a while. My friend has recommended me this game for years, and the game is on the Super Nintendo. I got it complete, and it's Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. I just started playing this game. I'm about two-thirds through. I'm in the third world, and this game is awesome. I really wasn't expecting it. It's completely off the wall. It never repeats itself, and everything in the game is completely new. The art is just, it's like pastel colors almost, and I was really impressed with everything about it. The only thing that I haven't liked so far about it is I wish they had more songs. I like the music a lot, but I wish they had a lot more songs in it. But I'll probably be doing a review of this game. I'm not completely sure yet, but the bosses are hilarious. Everything in this game is just really good. So if you haven't played it, definitely get it. Next game I got is just a loose Nintendo cart, and it's Mega Man 3. I've been trying to collect all the Mega Man games because whenever I was younger, I rented them all. And the only ones I have so far are Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 3. But everybody knows Mega Man, they're great games. And I think actually tonight I'm going to pick my cousin up at Penn State, up at college. I think we're going to get Mega Man 10 and check that out. So if you guys have played Mega Man 10, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of it. The next thing I picked up is a boxed Nintendo 64. I already had actually 3 Nintendo 64s, but I never had the box. So whenever I saw this, it came complete with the whole system, all the connections in one controller. I got it for $27. So I might sell the other Nintendo 64 that I was using to actually play my games and, you know, use this one. But I was really happy to get the box. It's a little bit beat up, but I mean overall it's in pretty good shape. The next thing I got, I actually already took them out, is you can see them up on the shelf behind me, is a Mario figure. I got it for $15 out of Toys R Us. I don't know how long they're going to be having these for. And yeah, it was $15 on the back. They have Yoshi, Mario, and Luigi. And they only had the Mario one, but if I see the other ones there, I'll pick them up too. But check your Toys R Us. They might even have them online. You might be able to order them. That's a pretty good price for the size of it. I think it's a 9-inch like statue or figure. Next thing, I go to the thrift store. I just picked it up in the book section. It's an Ocarina of Time strategy guide. I got that for $1.95, so can't go wrong for that cheap. The next thing, I keep, it's like this Commodore 64 is teasing me. I need to get the disc drive so that I can play games on it. I have 2 boxed Commodore 64s, no cartridge games, and I just saw this game out at the Goodwill for 99 cents, Summer Games by Epix, and I can't play it. I don't have the disc drive for my Commodore 64, so I figure I'll just collect all the games until I can get the disc drive for cheap. The next one I got on eBay, and this is an RPG. It's called Light Crusader for the Sega Genesis. I remember playing this on the Sega channel, I guess. And at the end of the month, it was up. I did actually beat this game on the Sega channel, but I haven't played it in forever. So I saw it for $8 on eBay, and I decided to pick it up. It's complete. It's a pretty good game. I don't know how it's going to be whenever I go back through it, but whenever I was young, I really enjoyed it. Next games I got are, well, here we got a couple. First one is Nights into Dreams. I already had this game. I have the big, the long box version, and I saw it at the store near me for $15. And this is one of my favorite games that I've played in the past couple years. So whenever I saw this other edition for it, I picked it up. The disc is in really good shape. So if you haven't played this game, watch my review of it. It's really good for the Sega Saturn. The next game, I showed this in my last video, the Zork Legacy Collection. And I really don't know anything about this game. I never really grew up with it. And I looked it up, and it looks like a cool game. And you know, it's got 4 discs. It's got the anthology for all the Zork games, starting originally in 1980. And the last game is one that I've been looking for so long. I've really been wanting to get it. And it's Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And I got the black label, and it's complete, and the disc has no marks on it at all. So I was really happy to get this. This game's in my top 10 of all time. And you can get this game in a lot of different ways. I got it for like $35. But if you don't want to pay the full $35, you can get it on Xbox Live, PlayStation Network. You can get it on the PSP, Dracula X Chronicles. So definitely play it. There's a lot of ways that you can get this game, and it's really incredible game. So that's pretty much all the games that I got for this month. The last thing is just kind of a little toy type thing. I got a Game Boy carrying case. I went up to the flea market a while ago, and I went up to the guy. He had $1 price tag on this, and I gave him a $5 bill, and he didn't have change, so he just gave it to me for free. But I've always seen these around, and I always wanted one, so now I have it. But those are the pickups for for February, and I hope you enjoyed watching them. A lot of these games are games that I've been looking for a long time, so I didn't get quite as many, but I definitely picked up games that I really enjoy. So I'm Dinky Dana. Thanks for watching.